When the power goes out, your cozy home turns into a survival experiment real quick. 1 second, you're binge-watching Netflix or scrolling TikTok, and the next, the Wi-Fi's dead, the fridge is sweating buckets, and your neighborhood sounds like a ghost town. Here's the cold, hard truth. America's power grid is hanging by a thread. In 2024 alone, the U.S. experienced over 470 major blackouts, a staggering 37% jump compared to just a decade ago, according to the Department of Energy. And guess what? It's not getting better. From cyber attacks to heat waves cooking transformers, the grid isn't built for the chaos that's coming. If you think the lights are guaranteed to stay on, you're already losing the game. When the grid fails, it's not your cozy couch or smart gadgets that'll save you. It's preparation. That's why today we're diving into the top 10 survival items at Walmart that are actually worth your money. We're talking real, no-nonsense gear, stuff that'll keep you fed, warm, and powered while everyone else is losing their minds. Forget the gimmicks. These are the tools that'll turn your kitchen into a survival hub when the world outside goes dark. Let's break it down. 10. Portable power stations. Your lifeline when the grid fails. When the power goes out, it's not just an inconvenience. It's a full-blown crisis. Your fridge stops running, your phone becomes a useless brick, and your entire routine grinds to a halt. That's where a portable power station from Walmart steps in. This isn't just another gadget, it's your survival generator in a box. These lithium-ion powerhouses can store anywhere from 300 to over 2,000 watt-hours of energy, giving you the ability to charge your phone 30 times, keep a CPAP machine running, or power essential devices like LED lights and mini fridges for hours on end. Unlike traditional gas generators, these units are silent, emission-free, and safe to use indoors. That's a game changer, especially when you consider that over 400 Americans die every year from carbon monoxide poisoning caused by gas generators, according to the CDC. Some models at Walmart even come with solar panel compatibility or car adapters, allowing you to create a renewable microgrid right in your driveway. Imagine being able to recharge your power station during the day while everyone else is scrambling for candles and flashlights. Take the Jackery Explorer 300 for example. This compact yet powerful unit can recharge to 80% in just 2 hours and features multiple output options including AC, DC, and USB. It's perfect for powering multiple devices simultaneously, whether you're keeping your fridge cold or ensuring your phone stays charged for emergency calls. During recent blackouts in California, households equipped with portable power stations were able to maintain basic functions like refrigeration, lighting, and communication, while their neighbors sat in the dark, completely unprepared. Here's a pro tip. You can daisy-chain smaller units together for extended power, or keep one in your car for evacuation scenarios. In a world where the average blackout now lasts over 8 hours, according to the Department of Energy, having a portable power station isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. When the grid goes down, this is your first line of defense. Don't wait until it's too late to invest in one. 9. Emergency radios. Your only link to the outside world. Think your smartphone will keep you informed during a blackout? Think again. When the grid collapses, cell towers often go down with it, leaving you completely cut off from the outside world. That's why a NOAA-approved emergency radio from Walmart is an absolute must-have. These compact devices are your lifeline, capable of tuning into government weather and emergency channels that remain operational even during national grid failure. When everything else goes silent, your radio will still be talking. What makes these radios indispensable is their multi-power functionality. Many models are equipped with hand crank, solar battery, and USB charging options, ensuring you're never left in the dark, literally or figuratively. The National Weather Service reports that 90% of U.S. counties have experienced at least one federally declared disaster in the past decade. In every single one of those cases, families with emergency radios were able to receive critical updates and evacuation orders, while others were left guessing. Modern emergency radios are more than just radios. Many models double as flashlights, phone chargers, and even SOS beacon. Imagine being stuck in a blackout with no way to charge your phone or find your way around in the dark. With one of these radios, you've got a flashlight to guide you, a USB port to keep your phone alive, and a direct line to emergency broadcasts. It's not just about staying informed, it's about staying alive. And let's not forget the psychological impact. Hearing human voices and official updates during a prolonged blackout can be a huge morale booster. FEMA data shows that households with NOAA radios were 40% more likely to make informed evacuation decisions during disasters like hurricanes and wildfires. That's not a coincidence, that's survival through awareness. Here's a tip: test your radio before you need it, and always keep spare batteries taped to its side. When your phone dies and the internet is gone, this little device becomes your only connection to civilization. Don't underestimate its importance. 8. Water storage containers and purification tablets, the difference between life and death. Here's a harsh reality: most households don't have enough potable water to last even a single day. The average person needs at least 1 gallon of water per day for drinking and basic hygiene. Yet most homes have less than 2 gallons per person on hand. That's a disaster waiting to happen. When the grid fails, municipal water pumps often go offline, and contaminated water systems can take days or even weeks to recover. If you're not prepared, you're putting yourself and your family at serious risk. Walmart offers a range of collapsible water containers and purification tablets that can turn this glaring weak spot into a survival strength. Their BPA-free 5-gallon jugs are perfect for collecting and storing water before a storm or outage hits. These containers are durable, easy to transport, and can be tucked away when not in use. But storage is only half the battle. You also need a way to purify water in case your supply runs out or becomes contaminated. That's where purification tablets come in. These small but mighty tablets can purify up to 100 quarts of water per pack, killing 99.999% of bacteria and viruses, including E. coli, Giardia, and hepatitis A. And they work fast. Most tablets take less than 30 minutes to make water safe to drink. During Hurricane Maria, households in Puerto Rico that used chemical purification tablets reported 0 cases of gastrointestinal illness, while 60% of their neighbors who didn't use them fell sick. That's not just a statistic, that's survival in action. Here's a pro tip: always keep your water containers filled. Water weighs 834 pounds per gallon, so a full container can also double as an anchor for tarps or shelters during high winds. And don't forget to rotate your water supply every 6 months to keep it fresh. In a blackout, light might keep you sane, but water keeps you alive. Don't gamble with your survival. Stock up on water storage and purification tools now. 7. Propane camp stoves. Cooking. When the grid goes dark, here's a harsh reality most people don't think about until it's too late. Your electric stove is nothing more than a useless hunk of metal during a blackout. That's why every smart prepper has a propane camp stove ready to go. Walmart offers a variety of these compact stoves, originally designed for camping, but they're absolute lifesavers for indoor cooking during a grid-down emergency. Just make sure you've got proper ventilation. A single 1-pound propane cylinder can give you over 2 hours of steady flame, which is more than enough to boil water, cook a pot of rice, or heat up canned food. Think about it: the Department of Energy estimates that food spoilage during extended blackouts costs the average household between $250 to $500 per event. A small camp stove pays for itself the first time you use it. These stoves are also incredibly efficient. They heat up in under a minute and use far less fuel than a full-size grill. Pair one with a cast iron skillet or a small pot, and you've got a portable kitchen that doesn't care if the power's out. Survival experts often say, if you can boil water, you can survive. With a camp stove, you can do more than that. You can sterilize utensils, prepare baby formula, or even melt snow for drinking water. And let's not forget the psychological boost. Eating a hot meal in a cold, powerless house is a morale booster that's hard to overstate. It's the kind of small victory that keeps you going when everything else feels like it's falling apart. Here's a tip: stock up on extra propane canisters. When a storm's coming, those things disappear from shelves faster than toilet paper during a pandemic. Don't be the person stuck eating cold beans out of a can. A propane camp stove isn't just a convenience, it's a survival essential. 6. Wool blankets and thermal bedding. The fight against the cold. When people think about blackouts, they often worry about food and water. But here's the thing: exposure to cold can kill you faster than hunger. If the power goes out during winter, your home can drop to below 50 degrees Fahrenheit in less than 12 hours. That's why Walmart's wool blankets and thermal bedding aren't just nice-to-haves, they're lifesavers. Wool is a survivalist's best friend. Unlike cotton, it retains up to 80% of its insulating power even when it's wet. That's why militaries and rescue teams around the world still rely on wool blanket. A good wool blanket traps warm air close to your body, wicks away moisture, and is naturally fire-resistant. an important feature if you're using candles or a camp stove for heat. Studies from the National Institute of Health show that even a small drop in body temperature, just 2 F, can impair your decision-making and coordination. That's a recipe for disaster in an emergency. Walmart's thermal fleece sets are another great option. They're lightweight, space-efficient, and can be vacuum-sealed for easy storage. Layering is key. By stacking multiple blankets, you create an air barrier that can increase warmth retention by up to 40%. And don't underestimate the importance of sleep. Resting warmly in a blackout reduces stress hormones like cortisol, helping you stay calm and think clearly. History has shown us how dangerous winter blackouts can be. During the 2021 Texas freeze, thousands of people ended up in hospitals for hypothermia. Not because they ran out of food, but because they underestimated the cold. Don't make the same mistake. Here's a pro tip. Keep a few wool blankets in your car as well. If you ever get stranded in freezing conditions, they could save your life. Warmth isn't a luxury, it's survival. Treat it that way. 5. Emergency candles and candle holders. Light in the darkness. Complete darkness isn't just inconvenient, it's terrifying. When the power goes out and your home turns into a pitch-black void, your brain starts to panic. Studies from the Journal of Environmental Psychology show that sensory deprivation can trigger anxiety and confusion in less than 30 minutes. That's why Walmart's emergency candles are a must-have for any blackout kit. These aren't your average decorative candles. We're talking about long-burning, smokeless emergency candles that can last anywhere from 8 to 100 hours, depending on the model. A single 3-pack can keep your home lit for days. But don't stop at the candles. Grab some sturdy glass or metal candle holders as well. The U.S. Fire Administration reports that over 15,000 house fires each year are caused by candles tipping over during power outages. A $5 candle holder can save your home from becoming a statistic. Here's a tip most people overlook. White candles burn cleaner and hotter than colored ones because they contain fewer dye additives. This means less soot and a longer burn time. You can also use mirrors or aluminum foil to reflect and amplify the light from a single candle, brightening an entire room without wasting wax. If you've got kids or pets, consider Walmart's LED flameless candles. They mimic the look of real flames but run on batteries or solar power. Eliminating the risk of fire. During the 2003 Northeast blackout, candles became so scarce in New York City that people were trading them like currency. Don't wait for that kind of panic to set in. Candles aren't just about light, they're about creating a sense of calm and control when everything else feels chaotic. In a blackout, that kind of psychological stability is priceless. Stock up now, because when the lights go out, you'll be glad you did. 4 heavy-duty storage bins. The backbone of blackout organization. When the power goes out, chaos doesn't just hit the streets. It invades your home. Supplies get scattered, essentials go missing, and suddenly you're fumbling in the dark for a flashlight that's buried under a pile of junk. That's why Walmart's heavy-duty storage bins are a prepper's best friend. These aren't just plastic boxes, they're your ticket to staying organized and sane when everything else is falling apart. Walmart's bins are built tough, made from high-density polyethylene, HDPE. The same material used in military-grade supply crates, these bins can hold over 100 pounds each without cracking. Even in freezing temperatures, they're waterproof, pest-proof, and stackable, making them perfect for protecting your gear from floodwater, rodents, and physical damage. FEMA reports that 37% of homes experience secondary water leaks or contamination during prolonged outages. If your supplies aren't sealed, they could rot, mold, or become completely unusable. Here's the pro move. Color code your bins. Use one for food, another for hygiene supplies, and a third for lighting and fuel. Label them with glow-in-the-dark stickers so you can find what you need even in pitch-black conditions. And don't underestimate their versatility. An empty bin can double as a makeshift washing machine. Just add water, soap, and a plunger to keep hygiene in check when running water is a luxury. Stack a few bins, and they can also serve as seating or tables in your blackout command center. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security even recommends airtight containers in its official prep checklist, and Walmart sells them at prices that won't break the bank. When the lights go out and panic sets in, knowing exactly where your gear is can mean the difference between feeling in control and spiraling into chaos. A well-organized kit doesn't just save time, it saves lives. 3. Fireproof and waterproof documents safe. Protect what matters most. Here's the thing. No one talks about until it's too late. Your survival isn't just about food and water, it's about your identity. When a blackout leads to floods or fires, your most important documents, IDs, birth certificates, insurance papers, and even cash are at risk of being destroyed. And without them, rebuilding your life becomes a nightmare. That's why a fireproof and waterproof document safe from Walmart is a non-negotiable survival item. These compact safes are designed to withstand extreme conditions. Many models can endure temperatures up to 1700 Celsius for an hour and remain watertight, even when submerged for 24 hours. Think about that. During a storm or grid failure, when fires and floods are at their peak, this little box could be the only thing standing between you and total financial ruin. FEMA reports that over 40% of disaster victims struggle to access relief funds because they can't verify their identity after losing critical documents. A $40 safe from Walmart can protect everything you need to prove who you are and access the help you deserve. Many models come with combination or key locks, and their interiors are lined with heat-expanding insulation that seals out smoke and steam. Here's a survival hack. Keep digital backups of your documents on encrypted flash drives stored inside the safe. These drives can withstand heat and moisture when properly sealed, giving you an extra layer of security. And don't forget to stash some cash, small bills preferably. When the grid goes down, ATMs are useless, and cash becomes king. During Hurricane Katrina, thousands of people were denied hotel rooms and transportation simply because they couldn't prove their identity or access their funds. Don't let that be you. A fireproof safe isn't paranoia, it's preparation for the harsh realities of a world where the lights don't always stay on. 2. Indoor safe portable propane heater. Beat the cold before it beats you. When the power goes out in winter, the cold isn't just uncomfortable. It's deadly. Hypothermia isn't something that only happens in the wilderness, it can strike right in your living room if you're not prepared. That's why Walmart's indoor safe portable propane heaters are a must-have for any blackout kit. These compact units like the popular Mr. Heater Buddy series are the difference between surviving and suffering when the temperature drops. These heaters run clean on 1-pound propane cylinders and can heat spaces up to 200 square feet in just minutes. That means you can keep your living room at a cozy 65 degrees even when it's freezing outside. According to the CDC, a body temperature drop of just 2 to 3 can impair your judgment and motor skills. Exactly what you don't want during an emergency. Unlike older kerosene heaters, modern propane models are designed with safety in mind. They come equipped with oxygen depletion sensors and automatic shutoff features that kick in if the unit tips over, making them safe for indoor use when used as directed. During the 2021 Texas power crisis, thousands of families relied on these heaters to survive record-breaking freezes. Meanwhile, others turned to dangerous makeshift solutions like burning charcoal indoors, which led to over 400 cases of carbon monoxide poisoning in just 1 week. Here's a pro tip. Walmart sells refill adapters that let you recharge small propane tanks from a standard 20-pound tank. This gives you weeks of heating capacity for a fraction of the cost. And don't forget to line your windows with thermal curtains or foil blankets to trap heat. This simple adjustment can reduce heat loss by up to 30%. In a world where grid reliability is declining year after year, having your own safe, portable heat source isn't just smart, it's essential. 1. Hand crank and solar power bank. The ultimate survival. When the grid goes down, power isn't just a convenience, it's survival. Your flashlight, your radio, your phone, even medical devices, all of them depend on electricity. And when that's gone, you're left blind, deaf, and disconnected. That's why a hand crank and solar power bank from Walmart is the crown jewel of any blackout kit. These dual-powered chargers are game changers. 5 minutes of cranking can give you enough juice to make a critical call or send a text. Leave it in the sun during the day, and it'll store enough energy to power a radio or lamp all night. The best models, like those from Fos Power and Eaton, pack 10,000 to 20,000 milliamp hours, enough to recharge multiple devices several times over. But these aren't just power banks, they're survival hubs. Many come with built-in LED lights, SOS strobes, and multiple output ports, turning one compact device into a multifunctional lifesaver. During prolonged blackouts, 70% of emergency calls fail because phones are dead. FEMA explicitly lists portable chargers as Tier 1 essentials, right alongside food and water, and don't think solar panels are just gimmicks. Modern monocrystalline technology can generate a real charge even on cloudy days, converting about 22% of available sunlight into usable power. That's cutting-edge independence for under $50. Here's a tip: keep one in every car. You'll never be caught off guard, whether you're stuck in traffic during a storm or camping off-grid. When the world goes dark, having control over your own energy isn't just a luxury, it's survival. Bonus 1. Solar-powered outdoor lights. Light up the darkness. When the grid goes down, one of the first things you'll notice is how dark the world becomes. Street lights, porch lights, and even the faint glow from your neighbor's windows all vanish, leaving you in a pitch-black void. That's where solar-powered outdoor lights from Walmart come in. These aren't just decorative garden lights. They're a practical, low-maintenance solution to keep your surroundings illuminated during a blackout. Solar-powered lights charge during the day and automatically turn on at night, providing hours of light without draining your backup power sources. Walmart offers a variety of options, from motion sensor floodlights to pathway lights, all designed to withstand the elements. These lights are perfect for illuminating your yard, driveway, or even the inside of your home if you bring them indoors. Here's why they're a game changer. During a blackout, darkness isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. It's easy to trip over obstacles, injure yourself, or even become a target for opportunistic thieves. A well-lit property can deter intruders and give you peace of mind. Plus, having light outside makes it easier to navigate your surroundings, whether you're checking on your car, gathering supplies, or simply taking out the trash. And don't underestimate their psychological impact. A little light can go a long way in reducing the stress and fear that come with total darkness. During the 2003 Northeast blackout, many people reported feeling safer and more secure in areas where solar lights were still functioning. Pro tip: invest in a mix of motion sensor and steady-on lights. Motion sensor lights conserve energy and alert you to movement, while steady-on lights provide consistent illumination. And if you're feeling extra prepared, grab a few solar-powered string lights for indoor use. They're lightweight, portable, and can turn a dark room into a cozy, well-lit space. Bonus 2. Multi-tool survival kit. The Swiss Army knife of blackout gear. When the power goes out, you need tools that can do it all. Enter the multi-tool survival kit, a compact, all-in-one solution that's as versatile as it is essential. Walmart offers a range of multi-tools that include everything from pliers and screwdrivers to knives, saws, and even fire starters. These kits are small enough to fit in your pocket, but powerful enough to handle a wide range of tasks. Why is this a bonus item? Because when the grid fails, you'll quickly realize how many little things you take for granted. Need to open a can of food, fix a broken flashlight, cut a piece of rope? A multi-tool can handle all of that and more. It's the kind of item you don't think you need until you're in a situation where you absolutely do. Take the Leatherman Wave Con or the Gerber suspension. Both available at Walmart, these tools are built to last, with stainless steel construction and ergonomic designs that make them easy to use even in stressful situations. Some models even include specialty tools like wire cutters, bottle openers, and mini saws, making them invaluable for both urban and wilderness survival. Here's a survival hack. Pair your multi-tool with a small roll of duct tape and a pack of zip ties. Together, these items can fix almost anything, from a torn tarp to a broken chair. And don't forget to keep your multi-tool sharp and clean. Dull blades and rusty tools are more dangerous than useful. During Hurricane Sandy, countless families relied on multi-tools to perform quick repairs, open supplies, and even build makeshift shelters. It's not just a tool, it's a lifeline. If you don't already have one, add it to your blackout kit today. Bonus 3. Collapsible solar shower. Hygiene when the grid fails. Let's talk about something most people overlook during a blackout: hygiene. When the power goes out, so does your hot water heater, leaving you with cold showers or no showers at all. That's where a collapsible solar shower from Walmart comes in. This simple yet effective device uses the sun's energy to heat water, giving you a warm shower even when the grid is down. Here's how it works. The shower bag is made of heat-absorbing material that can warm up to 5 gallons of water in just a few hours of sunlight. Once heated, you can hang the bag from a tree, a hook, or even a makeshift stand, and use the attached nozzle to control the water flow. It's lightweight, portable, and easy to store, making it a perfect addition to your blackout kit. Why is this important? Because hygiene isn't just about comfort, it's about health. Prolonged blackouts often lead to unsanitary conditions, especially if running water is compromised. A solar shower allows you to stay clean, wash dishes, and even rinse off pets, reducing the risk of illness and infection. And let's not forget the psychological benefits. Taking a warm shower can do wonders for your mood and morale, especially during a stressful situation. It's a small luxury that can make a big difference. Pro tip: use biodegradable soap to minimize your environmental impact, especially if you're using the shower outdoors. And if you're in a cold climate, consider pairing the solar shower with a privacy tent to block the wind and retain heat. During the 2017 Puerto Rico blackout, many families used solar showers to maintain hygiene and stay healthy while waiting for utilities to be restored. It's a simple, affordable solution that can make a huge difference in your quality of life during an extended outage.